Hi guys, I'm Rhys from James Cousins Company, and today I'll be helping you guys with the close to cover creative task. So the first task, we're going to write down a list of 4 to 6 body parts. We want to try to be very specific, for example, crown of the head or inner knee. So let's start by doing that. Take some time to write down 4 to 6 body parts, for example. So I'm going to start with my knee, my right knee, and then the next body part is going to be my earlobe, and then the third body part will be my inner elbow. Once you have your body parts, we want to start by using our middle fingers to trace our body. Once you've arrived at your first body part and you're happy, continue until you manage to trace all the 4 to 6 body parts. For example, so I have this starting position and I'm going to trace my middle finger to my knee. I'm going to trace my other middle finger to my earlobe, and then I'm going to trace round to my inner elbow. So you can feel free to experiment with how you want to trace. It doesn't have to be a linear journey, but you can find new and interesting ways to trace from one body part to another. So I'll continue. My chin and my heel. Now we're going to embellish the phrase. You should have between 4 to 6 journeys, and we're going to start by adding a movement to each journey to make it more expansive. So those movements are a turn, a shift, an extension of a body part, a change of level, a hinge, and a fold. For example, I'm starting from this position. I'm coming here to the knee. That's my beginning, and then I want to reach to the ear, and that's the extension of the body. And then I'm going to fold to find the next position. After that, I'm going to continue the motion, but I'm going to shift. I'm shifting back, and then I'm going to shift and change level at the same time. Then I'm going to add a turn. So take some time to figure out what that is, and then we'll move on. So first, we want to start by looping the phrase that you've created 3 times in a row. For example, once I get to the end here with my middle finger on my chest, I slide them down to my knees in order to repeat. Just 3 times. After that, we would start to work with costume. We want to try the phrase with 3 t-shirts on, which is why I have this new costume on. Take time to put your 3 t-shirts on top of the one that you already have. It's very hot outside today, so I'm definitely going to be roasting, but it's all good. Now that you have all your t-shirts on, you're probably feeling very hot and overwhelmed. So we want to start by finding different points in the choreography to remove the t-shirts. We want to try to keep our middle fingers connected to our body at all times, even though it may be very hard. And then I'm going to come in. There, I'm going to trace and try to bring this t-shirt up while keeping connected. Coming back to this position. We want to think about dynamics, how fast or how slow we're going, as well as that we want to find interesting ways to remove the t-shirt. And if the t-shirt takes long to come off or is quite difficult or challenging, we just have to find new interesting ways to make that happen. If you're repeating it 3 times, then you can find different points for yourself between the 3 times you repeat it, as well as keeping the fingertips, the middle finger, tracing along the body at all times, even though it may be difficult. Sure was for me. So we'd love to see what you create. Remember to tag us in videos or photos that you may have, and we look forward to seeing your creations. Take care, wash your hands. you.